I will say this. Video me. Give me my phone. You see this phone? You are a wife here. Please wave your hand. You are a wife. If you want to last long in that home, leave this thing.
Leave it.
Amen.
Amen.
If you want to remain in that state, leave this phone.
Let it be.
Your husband phone. Your husband phone. I want to just summarize it with this.
Yes, sir.
Leave this phone.
Let it be.
I bet you. What do you define inside? What do you define? It is inside the phone.
He did.
And when you see her, now you go cry.
Your mind go
And now you go back.
Now you heart break.
Leave this phone.
Now your heart go break.
No look for waiting, no they look for you.
Yes, sir.
So that the thing when you know they look for you, no go come look for you and pursue you out of where you they look for.
Yes, sir. Thank you, my Father.
I will say this. Video me.
All right, so this first concern that we're going to be looking at is about checking your husband's phone or checking your wife's phone. I've always said that I don't do videos or I don't teach anything that I have not practiced. I've said it again and again and again. I don't practice what I preach. I only preach what I have practiced. I know it works. I have done it. That's what I teach. Now, in the area of checking your husband's phone, checking your wife's phone, I will say it in the way it ought to be said. Now, I don't need to be married for me to understand how that works. Because what I will do as a single person is what I will do when I get married. I've said it many times. Marriage does not change anybody. The way I am now, I'm a workaholic. When I get married, it will not change me from being a workaholic. I will still be working all the time. Do you understand? That's how it is. There are some ladies that even if their husband have money, for example, like I'm talking about young girls now, even if their father have money, they work so hard, they will still want their own money. Like working gives them joy. Wanting to do things, putting effort, collecting salary or getting profit from a business, traveling, it gives them, they are fulfilled doing that. So you don't expect that kind of a lady to get married to you, then you now want her to stay at home and be calm. And no. Marriage does not change anybody. I'm setting this foundation so that the next set of things I will say, you will not ask me, are you married? How do you know? The things I'm saying now, I didn't need to be married for me to be able to say them. Yeah, so what I'm saying is this, that there are some things that we can talk about even though we are not married. We can talk about them. Then there are some things that we cannot talk about because we are not married. It's only when you are married you can talk about those things, because the only way you can experience it is when you are married. And don't forget that all of us, we came from a home. A home means that a father and a mother, they got married. Do you understand? Okay, not all of us, but most of us, we came from a... You are looking at me. It's not everybody that came from a house where there was a father and a mother that was married now. No. In this regard, I'm talking about people that... We're not talking about baby mama. Like somebody impregnated a girl and the person now... Okay. What I wanted to say, that's not the idea. It just came out. And so I don't want it to be personal. Somebody impregnated a girl and the person went to Canada. You understand? So that child, we don't know what daddy looks like. We don't know what mom, maybe know a little bit of our mom, but we will not see anything about marriage. So for some of us, we grew up where our father and our mother, they are still even alive now. So we know, we could see some things that happen in marriage. So we, at least those ones, we can talk from experience. We saw. We're not the one that were married, but we lived in the house that daddy and mommy was married. I'm saying all of this so that it's not every time you say, this thing you are saying now is for married people. You too have some sense. There are some things that are common sense. Okay. Now, when we are talking about the issue of checking your husband's phone or checking your wife's phone, Some people will say, leave your husband's phone alone. No, don't check it. Oh, what you are looking for is inside there. If you check it, what you find, you go see him. While they sleep, yanga go wake up. Then some will say, I don't check your wife's phone. No. Again, I'll go back to what I said before. Marriage doesn't change anybody. The way you are now, that's how you will be when you get married. That's why I call it seesaw. When you are married, what you are seeing now in the marriage was what you saw. You saw it. You are the one that probably you ignored it or you didn't count it as important. You saw it. Yes, you may not see everything before you get married, but the major thing, the most important thing, you would have seen them. So marriage doesn't change anybody. I believe that has been established. Now, let's use me as a practical example in this case of checking phone or not checking phone. Take a look at me now. I'm a young man, 38 years old. And now I have exposed myself to the public. Let me explain what expose myself to the public means. Teaching this video now, putting the video online, sometimes spending a lot of money to advertise it. That's me exposing myself to the public. So let's take a look at how much of the public I've exposed myself to, so that the things I want to say now will make sense. Now, number one, on my Facebook page, I have approximately 160,000 people following me. On my TikTok, I have approximately 26,000 people following me. On WhatsApp contact, I have about 30,000 contacts or so. No, 26,000, within that range. So the point is that I have a lot of thousands. Meanwhile, an average young man of my age, they should be doing all round social media everywhere, plus phone contact. They should be doing maybe like 3,000, 3,000. But I'm way above an average person. I'm exposed. If not for humility and saying things the way they are, some people can tag me and regard me as how do they call it, public figure, influencer, all those kind of things. So I'm exposed. I was doing a teaching where I talked about if you want to get married as a woman or as a man, the kind of people, if you want to get married to, there are certain things you should know. This is one of those set of people. Now, with this kind of exposure, these people that I just mentioned now, these numbers, I hope you know they are not goats. They are not chickens. They are not birds. These are real human beings. Now, I'm a male. Are you telling me that all these number of people I mentioned now, they are all male? They are not. Now, pay attention to the next set of things I want to say. I have a lot of females, especially the fact that when it comes to the area of relationships, it's not only relationship things I teach, right? But there are times where I say certain things that affect people's relationship. And they come to my DM and they say, sir. Even people that are not supposed to call me sir, they call me sir because, when you take responsibility, you become a leader. So people automatically, you earn the respect of people. That's how it works. So they call me sir and say, sir, I have this issue with my boyfriend. Now, they will not tell me the whole issue. And I'm thinking like, you just watched only one of my videos. What gave you the assurance that I can answer this question? Or why do you think that you can just confide in me? Then I have people that will say, sir, my husband, I'm like, man, I know they answer married matter. I never marry. I'm not qualified to answer married matter. I feel advice is just on the normal level, but no, they bring married matter. Go look for a person who don't marry me, talk to. Then the house people say, sir, how do I get a boyfriend? And this is what you're saying now. How do I need? What I'm saying is that I have plenty women, ladies, married and unmarried, that comes to my DM and chat me up and say things. I have people that will say, my crush, for example, the message they will just send to me is that, my crush. Imagine now if I now have a girlfriend that do not understand me. I'm beginning to drive the message home now. That do not understand me, that do not have an idea of all these things I'm saying, who I am. Then my phone is out there because, listen to me now, I don't hide my phone. All the people that work with me, they know my password. They have access to all my stuff. That's how I am. I'm a transparent person. I have integrity. I don't have anything to hide. Integrity means you are the same in your room, you are the same outside your room, you are the same in your parlor, you are the same in your car, you are the same in a party, you are the same in a church, you are the same anywhere. I've said it one time when, let me digress a little bit, where I hug a lady in church, and one pastor say, Raymond, the way you're hugging this lady, she's a married woman. Oh. And I say, Pastor, if I don't hug her, who will hug her? Did she say that she did not enjoy the hug? And the pastor was looking at me. Then within less than 3 minutes, me and the pastor now collided somewhere else again, and I hugged a single lady. The pastor now looked at me and said, oh boy, is it that you are hugging people up and down? And the pastor now went to tell my senior pastor. I told my senior pastor that Raymond is just hugging people around. He was joking, He was just jokingly reporting me to my pastor. My pastor now looked at me and said, Raymond, is that true? I said, Pastor, it's true. Absolutely correct. That I hug a lot. And Pastor, I'm not just hugging, I can back it up with scripture. My pastor looked at me like this. And I said, the Bible says that we should hug each other and give them holy kiss. We should greet each other. my pastor now said that, look at the person that you are reporting. You are reporting somebody that is quoting Bible to back up what he's doing. Anyway, that's like a joke, right? But what I said that got to my pastor was this. I said, sir, I don't go to the club. The church is my club. And I asked my pastor, I said, Pastor, would you rather see me in church? I'm sanctimonious. I don't talk to a lady. I don't touch a lady. I don't even hug them. I don't do anything. Then you now hear that, Raymond raped one girl, or Raymond had sex with one girl and impregnated the girl, or Pastor, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the secret one, or you prefer the open one? You are seeing me now. Or you as pastor, you not see me with one girl. I'm always with that girl. And you now ask me, what do you have with this girl? And I now explain what I have with her. As against the one, you don't know anything about me and the girl. Then one day you just said that the girl is pregnant. And you now say, what happened? They say it's Raymond. I say, what? My pastor looked at me and he didn't say anything. I said all of that to say this, that's how I am. I'm transparent. I'm using me as a case study now. If Joy, for example, Joy is a male, for those of you that don't know, is the one shooting this video now. So if Joy carries my phone and decides to go and be checking my WhatsApp messages, he's on his own. That one does not concern me. Now, first, he has violated my law of privacy first. That's number one. But number two, it is his own life that will be at stake, because he's going to see all my naughty chats. He's going to see all the flirt chats that I have with ladies. He's going to see all the kind of things that ladies are telling me, and he will see my responses. He's the one that will get discouraged. See person when they follow, when I say now one super Christian. You may not know why I talk with this person, like this particular lady like this. You may not know why I am handling these other ladies like this. You may not know why I am strict with this other lady. You may say, Sare is wicked though. See what Sare said to this person. How can Sare say this person to this, say this to this person? And Sare will not come out and will not be talking to this person this good. And see how Sare is harsh to this person. Who's asked him to go and check my WhatsApp? Are you understanding my point? Why? He doesn't understand me to that level. But when it now comes to husband and wife, that's why if you listen to my teachings on relationship, I've talked about the connection stage. I've talked about the acquaintance stage. I've talked about the friendship and when you now become intimate, relationship, courtship, and all those things. These are the things you should have learned. You should have known the person to a stage. You suppose don't know, say, Raymond, now people person, no. People they when they crush on Raymond, plenty people they, girls they. So you go ask my girlfriend, you suppose don't know that one. So if you carry my phone, you see one girl, they say, hi, are you busy? You don't need verse. You suppose don't know, say, now these girls again, now one of them. After all, if you look at the real sense of things, you were one of them. You were one of them before you became the girlfriend. Why are you touching your heart?
Sorry, I think if we put it in that equation, right?
Yes.
There's also, that means you're also saying there's a possibility that there's somebody else can come and take our place, which put her in a more vulnerable.
I like what you have said. That's why we need training. We need proper teaching, upbringing. For example, now, insecurity, right? Do you understand? Now, you are one of them. I like what you just said. So,
because it's more likely that the same way I was in that place, somebody want to come and overtake you.
No. So there are two things now we're looking at now. I like what is going on. You are coming from one perspective, and that perspective, no criticism more, is the perspective of insecurity. She's coming from another perspective. And that perspective is the perspective of emotional maturity. And that's what I wanted to talk about. When you're emotionally matured, that's why I talk about teaching and training. There are things that will not affect you. Don't forget, even me that is teaching, I was not always like this. I knew when, if I like a girl, and another guy is liking the girl, I will want to die. I will just give up. I'll say, oh Lord, no need to stress. Like, that's the end. I don't have money. I don't have a car. I'm not dressing well. I'm not a fine boy. What do I have to give? Only me by myself. I've killed myself. That one is insecurity. Are you getting the point? So it has nothing to do with me putting her in the competition stage. No. Before I got her as a girl, I was one of the plenty guys that was toasting her. Now you're laughing. That's the balance. I was one of the plenty guys that was toasting her. So, all right. So just as I was saying, I was talking about the fact that I'm using myself as an example. I have plenty ladies, both married and unmarried, that chat me up on a steady basis. I have clients that are women that talk to me. Because of the way I attend to clients, I am a caring human being, because one of the ways to produce excellent results is that you have to be caring. So in the nature of me doing things, I have trained myself. The caring part of me is so strong. So it is easy for me to grab people's attention. It is easy for me to grab people's hearts. It is easy for me to grab people's mind. It is easy for me to win people to myself. So there are women that, there's a way they will talk to me, you would think we have something intimate, sexual connection. We don't. You see the way some women will thank me, some ladies, married or not. Thank you so much, darling. You are so caring. The way you really handled this matter, or the way you really handled me. Handled you how? How did I handle you? There is a message for thank you for last night. Last night, how? Because I'm a workaholic, I'm always working. Probably she messaged me at about 9:30 p.m. and I responded to her 1:30 a.m. And she happened to be online at that 1:30 a.m. And we talked from 1:30 a.m. to about 2:30 a.m. That's 1 hour. I probably even did a video call, open your system, do this, do that. I probably even, it was a phone call, and the matter was settled and she was happy, and she's messaging me early in the morning, 7 a.m. and they say, thanks for last night. If you see that notification as you're my wife, what would you not say? Are you seeing it? So the point is this. You have to be transparent enough for your wife to understand you, for your girlfriend to understand you, for your husband to understand you, for your boyfriend to understand you. This is how it is. So these are the kind of ladies that chat me up. This girl is liking me. She's my crush. I used to like her, or I like her. But here's the situation of things. Now you are not my girlfriend. You are not my wife. I can't have anything to do with her. I want to block her, or I've blocked her. She's chatted me with another number. Your wife should know all these things. Again, both of you must be emotionally matured. Both of you must be emotionally matured. If you are not emotionally matured, there will be a big problem when you are transparent with your wife or your girlfriend. When you leave your password for her to see everything. In fact, even as little as money, I call it little because money is actually little. As little as account balance, it costs wahala. How many accounts do you have? So you have 7 accounts. So you only have 3 offshore accounts. How come I didn't know? So you have dollar account. Like, auntie, now you know. Why are you quarreling? At the stage we are, I couldn't have told you these things. We were graduating, I was observing you. I couldn't have told you when we were about to get married, or I was still testing you to be sure if you are the person I can get married to. I don't want you to get married to me because of money. So imagine if you now know that I have millions of naira. Nobody will not want to marry somebody that has millions of naira. Nobody. You don't need to like the person first. I'm telling you the truth because money answers all things. Like, that's the truth of life. Even as a guy, you will not. There's no reason for you not to marry a girl that has a lot of money or the father has a lot of. You want to. So sometimes we want to be sure of what we are doing. So we shade some things away. So when you now marry, you now discover that you won't have 3 houses. And you don't need to quarrel, auntie, uncle. You don't need to quarrel. Now you know. Okay, what else are you not telling me? Okay, I will tell you the other ones as we grow. Let's be able that you can able to. Because some of you are coming from poor background. There are things you can just see or hear. Life destroyed. Some of you came from a series of heartbreak. So when you hear people say, stay away from the phone, There are different reasons why they are saying stay away from the phone. This matter is big, so I'll keep explaining it until we're able to exhaust it. Let me do one last one just on this matter. Somebody that is telling you to stay away from the phone, the person's upbringing matters too. The person may be promiscuous and he's working on himself to get out of promiscuity. So he's telling his wife or his girlfriend, please stay away from my phone. He's still working on himself. He still have side chick, he still have babe that is still tracking. Do you understand? So he's working on himself. You say, hey, don't be disappointed, even though I'm a pastor. Don't go and see things you ought not to see. I still have pornography on my phone. He's working on himself. So he's telling you that ahead of time so that you don't get disappointed. That one category. Category number 2, he's not working on himself at all. He's enjoying what he's doing. So he's just telling you, now you know, if you like, go check her, not consign me. Now you go, now if you like, if you come up for the marriage, I'll marry another woman. He's just a bad guy or a bad woman. Then, number 3, there are some people that are insecure. That's their mindset is insecurity. They have got to that level where they know that, manga gets side chico, manga get 1 or 2 babes. Now, normal thing for man to do runs. You know, there are people that say that you have to marry more than one wife. A man has to have more than one babe, all those kind of things. So that's their mindset. So they believe that a man must have. There are people like that. And there are some other people that, to them, it's not any hidden thing. It's just discipline. They say it's a private property. It's a personal computer. It's a personal thing. Let me quote one scripture for you. I have not quoted the scripture since. The 2 shall become one. When you marry, when you and your wife marry, you are now one. That's the reason for intercourse, sex. When you intercourse, you are now one. You are now one. You are one. I always say it. If you can open your legs for somebody, what else can you not open for that person? If you can put your penis inside somebody's vagina, what else? I don't understand. Someone that can see your nakedness, everything, knows everything about your body, like assess it. It can kill you. Do you not know that during sex you can just bring knife and cut away your penis? Or you have not thought about it? You have not thought about it. Let's even go to the marriage people. Somebody that is cooking for you every day, you know that they can kill you. So what is inside the phone that you're hiding? So if you have bad things in your phone, stop doing bad things so that your wife can access your phone. If you have bad things in your phone, stop doing bad things so that your husband can access your phone. If you have men that are tracking you because, I like this part. As a woman, especially if you are fine, men will always disturb you whether you are married or not. You cannot run away from them. You will meet them everywhere, office, work, anywhere. The same thing with a man. Use me as an example again. If you are influential and you are doing great things and you are attractive, you are anointed, women will come. There's nothing you can do about that one. That you cannot stop them from coming. God will not kill all the beautiful women because you are a man of God. God will not kill all the beautiful women because he's using you. No. You have to discipline yourself. Your wife also needs to understand. You need to have emotional intelligence, emotional maturity. You have to be emotionally matured. To know your husband can see a babe and like the girl. He like the girl doesn't mean that he wants to go and sleep with the girl. Like the girl is fine. She's fine. She's fine. Don't forget, your husband grew up to become somebody. It may remind him of one girl somewhere. It may remind him of his sister or somebody. It may remind him of something. You yourself, do you understand? You may see a guy you like. Your ex, something can happen that triggers something. But that's where emotional intelligence comes to play, emotional maturity. Both of you will not talk about it. Hey, this is a problem that I'm having. But when you are not emotionally intelligent, you can't tell your husband a problem you are having. Wahala will boss. You can't tell your wife a problem you are having. Wahala will boss. Your husband sees something in your phone. For example, you may have a picture of a girl that is something so special to you in your life. This girl is like, you cannot just forget her because of what you are, who you are today, because of something she did for you 19 years ago. And you just have that picture of her kept in your phone. You have not even seen that picture for like 1 year. But somehow, some way, you just saw the picture and you just looked at the picture and you liked it. And probably you just posted it on your status or something. Like, just remember all what she did for you. Probably you are even alive, breathing now because of her. And now your wife is saying, who is this girl? Who is this lady? The lady may not be as fine as she is right now at the moment. No, what I mean that the lady is not as fine as she is in the picture now. She's now old, she's grandmother now. And now here's your wife is crying, shouting. So I believe I have answered this question. Or is there anything you think I should say about it? Any angle that you want to portray?
Okay, I think you answered it based on the influential part, like based on avoiding the phone.
Okay.
Based on so, you know,
I'm not saying avoid the phone. No.
yeah,
Hey, why are you avoiding it? What are you hiding? Right? Then on the contrary, I'm also saying that what are you also looking for? Why do you want to check the phone? What are you looking for? Why, like, apart from the fact that, oh, you want to make a phone call, you want to use your husband's phone, you have your phone too, right? So what are you actually going to look for in your husband for? Why are you going through it? Like, do you understand? You have your phone. You have your phone now, right? Have I ever touched your phone before? What am I going there to go and do? But you have touched my phone based on, Joy, help me do this thing. I've given my phone, I upload this thing for me. And I'm not looking backward. I have pictures in my phone that if you see them, you'll be amazed. So it's up to you if you go to my gallery. I didn't send you there. Except I send you to my gallery and say, go and check this and do this. You don't know where I saved the picture. You don't know who I saved the picture for. I have chat. There's some people who chat me. And I'm like, Mama, Mia. I'm like, okay, I will need this for a proof. And I screenshot it and I keep it. Just like for proof. Because one day you go and wake up and say, I was the one that started it. I was the one that raped you. Or you go and wake up one day and say, it's a lie. Raymond, you are the one that toasted me. Auntie, look at it here. Oh. You are the one, look at what you said. Do you understand? So, but you now, you don't know why I screenshotted it. You now go there, you see the person's name. You see, because I didn't remove the name for proof. And you now go there and say, hey, who sent you? You're now using the eye to be looking at the person. Why? Who sent you to go to my phone? Are you getting my point? Then if you're my wife and I'm like, oh, you go to my phone like that and you see things like that, it's now opportunity for me to talk with you. But the question is that what you want to be doing as a wife? Is that your work? Like, I'm not saying it is wrong, but you don't get any other thing to do. Now to go check my phone, then Oyamo will discuss what you see from my phone. All the videos I'm shooting, all the things I'm doing, you didn't see any way to help me. All the teachings I'm doing, you did not see anything. My husband, my boyfriend, this thing you said, man, I didn't know. I didn't understand it. Is it really true? Are you saying it like this? What of me that grew up and this is my mindset? I'm not arguing with you. You know, I'm your boyfriend, your girlfriend. Can you teach? I had serious issue with this thing. I believe other people have issues. There are many ways you can help me. There are many things you can do for me. So, it is well.
I think it's just a matter of knowing how do I put it? Because the way me I see it,
yes,
which is one of the things I've always said, like before anything, it's me myself working on myself because I want to be that kind of person that if I tell somebody I'm doing this, like this is it.
Yes.
Then so it is.
Yes.
There's nothing changes.
Yes.
So for example, if I tell you, like the fact that I can bank on my word.
Yes.
So because I feel like for you to like me, I don't care.
Yes.
Like I always say, I will not fight for any woman.
Okay.
Because here's the reason why. And the only thing that I believe you can fight for is things that don't have the ability to think.
Okay.
And the things that don't have the ability to make
choices.
Yeah, so I won't fight for any woman.
Okay.
So if maybe peradventure I check your phone and I see like peradventure,
yes,
I don't see anything that will make me do that.
Yes.
I see something, I'll call you and I'll ask you, hey,
yes,
what is this? Like, if you say, oh, cool.
It's the right thing to do to ask if you see something. Let's have a conversation about it, because your wife may be going astray or your girlfriend may be going astray without her knowing. It's just like me telling you all the time that if I like a girl, except I don't like you, if I like you, your boyfriend just lost his girlfriend. Your boyfriend just lost his girlfriend because I'm going to take you away. And he showed me, I will take you away. So, and how am I going to take you away? It is the moment you give me attention. I don't care whether it's 5 minutes. As soon as you give me that first attention, you are gone. You are gone. You mark it, take it from me. I know what to say. I know what to do. You are gone. So your girlfriend may be entertaining that kind of a thing already without her knowing. So our wife, when you now see, that's why that's why you now have to ask the question. Alpha, what is going on here? What are you like? Hey, what's up? She now to say, no. I'm a guy. This guy's already doing this. This guy, look at where he's going to. Look at cut him off, block him. That's where it comes to picture. The same thing for the guy. The woman can say, no, I know what she's doing. La. No. That's it. Then when for someone like me, let me not do like Apostle Lazarus now. My wife will know everything. So when a girl is toasting me, when I will say it out, so that every girl that is toasting me will now know that, you don't need to toast him, his girlfriend will know. So the next time you are calling me, my girlfriend will pick. I give my girlfriend to pick. Then after, if you say, no, don't cut, don't hang up, Raymond is here, talk to him. I'm his girlfriend, I just want you to know. We are talking, now what you want to talk? Then I say, hey, my baby's here, the phone is on speaker, how you doing, babe? And then we talk. Me and my girlfriend will talk with you for feast to rain.
So me, the way I see it is, first of all, like somebody like you need to bank on your word, but as a human being, like if you're somebody that I can't bank on your word, I feel like that is one of the issues because me I've also looked like
banking on your word is not enough. What me I'm saying here is that as much as you are who you are, you will do what you say you will do. It's not enough because the days of falling you will not know. Now we have digressed from the whole matter of just checking phone. We're looking at the kind of things that can happen and lead you astray without you knowing. This whole sexual intercourse, relationship thing, opposite sex thing is a strong matter. I think I need to carry this lady now. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Or maybe she has gone. You said you had a question. What was the question?
So you said that it's not just like I was explaining that for me, one of the things I see like because it's not like for me, like I feel like as a human being, especially as a man that is a leader.
Yes.
Like, your family should be able to bank on your word. For example, your wife should be able to know that if you say, I'm not going to do this thing, I'm not going to do it. If you say, I'm going to do this thing, like, no, not in the terms of I'm the boss here, but like in terms of
I don't talk to girls.
Yeah, like
when you say
anything to do with this girl.
Okay.
So you can
wait. Not I don't talk to girls. I don't have anything to do with this girl.
Yeah. So like for example, let's say the way I play in church, like I play with almost every girl.
Okay.
And she's kind of like suspicious.
Okay.
And I'm like, she should be able to bank on the fact that it's just play.
Okay.
I'm not doing anything with this girl.
Okay.
But I feel like you should have built that before you get into my like build that level of you should be able to. She has seen that over time that when you say this, it is so. When you say this, it is so. So I feel like that's one of the things that help in terms of this like this. If she has that assurance, there will probably be little or no need for her to be worrying about. Even when she sees your phone, she just say, "Oh, somebody's toasting you." Like that's the marriage I kind of vision. Somebody's toasting you here, and I'll be like, no, there's nothing. And then I should be able to bank on that, not the one that, before he said he did not have anything, like not in terms of girls now.
Yeah.
Like the way you do things in the house. Before he said he was not going to do this, but he ended up doing that deal.
Okay.
He was not going to do business with this person, but later he ended up, you should be able to bank on those. Like I feel like. Then now I was explaining how that the words like me and like I feel as a man, they now say that word is not just enough.
That doing this whole thing now that you talked about is not just enough. That's not enough. There's no nicer way to say the things I want to say more than the way I want to say it. What I mean is that I wish there's a better way to say it without countering some of the things you are saying, without saying, oh, this thing is not like that, this thing is like that. I wish there's a better way I would have used it. There's no better way. See, the thing when it comes to relationship is that there are things that we need to know. There's learning. We are supposed to learn many things. Our parents did not teach us. Our schools did not teach us. Our churches did not teach us. How do you expect us to know those things? That's the problem. So, looking at what you are saying now, for example, saying that you want to be a man of your word. Therefore, your woman is supposed to understand that you are a man of your word. So if you tell her that this thing is like that, she should just know and take it and she should understand. That's why I take you back to teaching. Man's number one problem is lack of knowledge. That's man's number one problem. Lack of knowledge. The knowledge is not available, or it's available, you ignored it. Now, if you are knowledgeable, you will know that before you get to a stage where you call it a marriage, there is work to be done. It's not to be running around with different type of men, or to be running around with different type of girls, or be sleeping around, having sex up and down, and be going to parties, going to club, enjoying yourself, wasting your time. Because you're actually enjoying yourself, but you are wasting your time. You don't know. The things you're supposed to learn, you wasted time not learning them. Then you now wake up and say, I just want somebody that will call me their wife. I just want to be somebody's wife. I just want to be Mrs. So. You just want to be taken care of. By who? No, you'll be taken care of by an armed robber. You'll be taken care of by a Yahoo boy. You'll be taken care of by a homemonger. Those are the people that are qualified to take care of you because that's what you are qualified for. You didn't learn anything. You didn't do anything. You didn't work on anything. It will not work. What I'm saying is this. If you put in effort to understand how relationship works and follow through the process, before you get into the last stage of saying, okay, I want to marry this person, you should have known the person. You should have known that this guy is a church boy. All his life is in church, which means that all church girls are his paddy. I'm just seeing it as extreme case. Everybody's not like that. He's in choir, he's in ushering, he's in welfare, he's in everywhere. He's pastor's protocol. Everybody that sees pastors go through him. He works in the church office. Therefore, he sees everybody's record. He has everybody's number. He's the one everybody calls. You should have known. Oh, this guy is so important to his boss. He goes everywhere with his boss. And who is his boss? His boss is a female. His boss does a lot of female things. Is his boss married? Yes. But you should know by yourself that even though that the boss is married, the boss would have been giving him green light in many ways. So you should have known all of that. You should have known that because of working with a woman and putting him in the space of women all the time, you should understand some things about women. You should know he's a guy, a PA to a woman, and now they are going for a women conference. Where 85% of the women that are coming for the conference are single. What are you expecting? No. What are you expecting?
In such cases now, should she panic? Like, should she like?
She's not supposed to panic. That's where emotional maturity comes to play. You don't wake up and become emotionally matured. You are taught. Then you learn it. Then you practice it. I was saying something earlier that I digressed. I said, I didn't wake up to become like this. There were days where if I like a girl, as far as I'm concerned, she should not talk to anybody. You don't understand? As far as I'm concerned, any man, anything that look like, maybe I'm not sure he's a man, but I just heard that he has a penis, don't talk to him. I will disturb, I will do anything to make sure that you don't talk to that person. I want to claim authority, I want to have you to myself. But as I was growing and I was studying relationship, going and studying, I remember one thing that Blesser asked me and I will never forget. She said that, I hope you know that as you get married, you have fine girls around, right? So you're not going to leave your wife and go and meet the fine girls. I hope you know that there will always be fine girls. And I said, yeah, that's true. She now said that, I hope you know that there will always be fine boys. So if I'm not married, she was not talking to herself, that if she's not married now, she now go and be meeting the fine boys. Then there was one question that came out in that conversation, and that question really struck me and stayed with me. The question is that, so are you not saying, because I'm now married now and I'm a fine woman, I should not stop working with all the men? Because there will be men everywhere that I will work with, that they don't care that you're married, they will still want to toast you. So what would you do as a husband? When she asked me that question, I thought about it for a long time. Those were my days where I was getting emotional intelligence and I was growing in my emotions, getting matured. So the emotions, that's why, it's because somebody is not emotionally matured. That's why the person will say, why did you hug that girl? Why did you hug that guy? Because the person is not emotionally matured. It's because somebody is not emotionally matured. That's why the person will say, who are you talking to on the phone like that you're smiling like that? I'm not talking about the play type. There's the play type here, jealousy. You know those sweet, soft jealousy. You'll be like, why are you smiling? So you just saw that girl and you're smiling. You know, there's that type where you just play. But I'm talking about the serious one where you'll be like, why are you smiling like that? Who are you talking to on the phone that you're smiling? Let me see. I want to see. Give me the phone. Who are you talking to? Who is this person? Who is Sandra? Call her. That you are not emotionally matured. If you're emotionally matured, you can perceive what is going on. Maybe with the vibe that your boyfriend or your husband is giving. Like he's giving one kind of vibe, like he's toasting somebody or somebody's toasting him. You can perceive it. And you are angered. But you wait for the conversation to finish and everything. You'll not be waiting for the right time. You now say, hey, I saw you this morning, the way you were smiling. I'm not lie to you, I was jealous. So please, would you like to tell me the details? I just want my mind to be calm. I felt you were talking to a woman. You see now, yeah, matured, you just want peace of mind. You have told him it's disturbing your mind, please just tell me. At that point, you already know the man, like at that level. You already know who he is, kind of person. If he's lying, you will know. If he's telling the truth, you will know. So when he not tell you whatever it is, it will help the matter. But rather than fight and scatter everything because he's talking to one girl. Let me end with this one. Where a guy has a friend that is a guy, 2 friends. Now, this friend of this guy, okay, let me use myself. I have a friend. My friend has a sister. The sister know me. My friend know me. Like, the sister is like, she's matured enough for me to have sex with her or sleep with her, date her, or like a matured girl. But the point is that she's like a sister to me, like a younger sister, since the friend is my friend. Like, okay, I don't have intention of sleeping with her, having sex with her, all this kind of stuff. But she's a fine girl, but, you know. Then, I now go out with another girl. Then the girl now says, oh, she wants to go and ease herself. I'm like, okay. Only for me to be waiting for her to come back from the bathroom. And now see my friend's sister in that same place. And she's drunk. And she's staggering to her car. And I'm like, what are you doing here? Are you going to drive like this? No, you can't drive. Then while I want to just hold her, she just fall on my shoulder. Because she knows me. Like, oh, please help me. Drive me home. I overdrank. Oh. Then, while I'm struggling with her, trying to carry her, I'm not even near my car safe. I'm still struggling with her. She put her whole trust, her whole body on me. Then the guy I came with now sees me. And decided to get angry and did not come back from the bedroom. She just saw me as she was coming back and decided to go away. That's the highest level of immaturity. You are not emotionally matured. She's not aware that the girl is drunk. Oh. She just thought I saw another girl and hugging another girl. And hugging. But the point is that you should have come here. Stand in front of me and see what is happening and understand it. And no, probably it's both of us that would have even put the girl in the car and carry her home. Meanwhile, I carried her and put her in the car. I don't know that you have seen me. You didn't see me when I was putting her in the car. Then I came out waiting for you. No, that you saw me at the beginning when she came. And that was it. You did not come back again. You just left. I waited, look for you, then I went home. We did not talk 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, almost only God knows. And that's how you almost lost the relationship until one day, something happened. You now figure that girl that day was my friend's sister. Meanwhile, you also know my friend. So who lose? So in between that time that you acted stupidly, I have now forgotten about you because I can't kill myself. Another girl now comes into the picture. You are gone. You will now start fighting for what you had because you are not emotionally matured. Anyway, that's it for this question. Let's move to the next question.